Good evening, class 8 BLE practice questions, unit 10 on electricity. And I would like to give some questions which are very important for class 8 to get good marks in BLE exam, final exam, and some of the questions are helpful even in class 9. Okay, now without wasting time, I'd like to start question number 1, and please comment. If you have any problems, comment. Okay, comments are needed. Question number 1 is draw and label the following. Number A, simple cell. Number B, dry cell. And number C, domestic or house wiring. And after drawing a simple cell, you have to write down the names of the parts like voltmeter, zinc plate as negative, copper plate positive, and dilute sulfuric acid as electrolyte. Dry cell, ammonium chloride as electrolyte, carbon rod and zinc as electrodes. And there is manganese dioxide or potassium dichromate as a depolarizer. Domestic wiring. After drawing, you have to name some of the electrical appliances. Question number 2 is as follows. Define electricity. Mention its types and uses. Also mention some of its sources. What is the meaning? Define electricity. The word electricity comes from the word electron. Flow of electrons along conductors. There are two types of electricity. Number 1, static or frictional electricity which does not move. It is produced by the friction or rubbing. Another is current electricity which is due to the flow of electrons. It is more useful. And uses. You can write the uses yourself. Electricity is very useful in different fields like electronic fields, electrical fields, agricultural field, engineering, and many others. Mention some of its sources. The objects from where we get electricity are cell, battery, dynamo, generator, photocell or solar panel, wind, tide also, and geothermal energy, thermal plant, etc. The answer was also already written is C. Okay. Define. Define the following. Number A, C, cell, battery, dynamo, generator, polarization, local action, fuse, MCB, etc. See, define cell. A cell is a device which converts chemical energy in it into electricity. Battery. A battery is the combination of two or more cells. Dynamo and generator or device which is used to convert mechanical or kinetic energy into electricity. Polarization. It is a defect in a simple cell due to the deposition of hydrogen gas on the copper plate. Local action, just by the word. Local action is a defect in a simple cell due to impurities of especially carbon and zinc. Fuse. Fuse is a short piece of wire having lead and tin. alloy of lead and tin. It has low resistance and it melts at low temperature just to protect other electrical devices. MCB, miniature circuit breaker. It is an improved form of fuse, more advanced. It can be reset and reused easily. So an MCB is better and easier to use. And question number 4, which I have already written, distinguish between. Distinguish between the following. Number A, primary cell and secondary cell. Primary cell and secondary cell. Primary cells cannot be recharged, secondary cells can be recharged. Primary cells have voltage 1 volt or 1.5 volt, and secondary cells have 2 volts or more than 2 volts. They produce more electricity. Number B, polarization and local action. Although I have already written the answer, please see the lesson before. एक दुई दिन अगाडि लेखेको हेर्ने. Polarization, defect due to the deposition of hydrogen on the copper plate. Defect in the simple cell due to impurities. It can be removed by using depolarizer like potassium dichromate or manganese dioxide. Local action can be removed by using pure zinc or by coating the simple cell with the help of mercury, and this mode is called amalgamating. Okay. So this mode is not in class 8, but I have written amalgamating means coating anything with the help of mercury. अथवा mercury भनेको पारोले कुनै ठाउँमा कुनै चिजलाई लेपन गर्नु. Polarization and local action. Another, fuse and MCB. Right, definition more advanced. And there is another dry cell, simple cell and dry cell. Simple cell and dry cell. Both are primary cells. Don't write it is primary cell, it is primary cell. Don't write this. A simple cell was invented by an Italian scientist named Alessandro Volta. A dry cell was invented by a French engineer called Leclerc. A simple cell is heavy, not portable. It has 1 volt. It has 2 defects of polarization and local action, and it is a little bit heavy. It has dilute sulfuric acid and is heavy. Voltage drops out like 1 volt, 0.9, 0.8, 0.7, 0.6, 0.5, 0.4, 0.3, 0.2, 0.1, and 0. Drop out. Dry cell, little bit easier and much better. It is portable, easy. It has liquid, it has no liquid. Here, zinc and copper rod, copper as electrodes, and dilute sulfuric acid as electrolyte. Here, ammonium chloride jelly, electrolyte, zinc case and carbon rod, electrodes. Electrodes are conducting plates or conductors to conduct electricity. Electricity is Another is also there, parallel and series combination, but it's okay for class higher classes, but okay, it's okay. Question number 5, which I am going to write down. See, full forms. Write full forms. Full forms of. I write some full forms of. See, I have written one CFL, MCB, PD, CMA AC DC. This must be first of all CFL. CFL. Have I written LED? No. LED, LED also. Add one. CFL compact fluorescent. FLUORESCENT fluorescent lamp. Not OU. UO. Compact fluorescent lamp. CFL. Which is more advanced. And it is more advanced than bulb. Bulb भन्दा पनि यो राम्रो. It has more efficiency. MCB miniature circuit breaker. PD potential difference. EMF electromotive force. Don't be confused. It is not electromagnetic. Many students are, even many persons are also confused. When I say electro, there is electromagnetic. I mean electro magnetic also. Electromagnetic. But here electromotive force. It is different from potential difference. Potential difference is measured while the current is flowing. Current ब्याट्रीहरू सेलहरू प्रयोग भइरहेको बेलामा करेन्ट बगिरहेको बेलामा पिडी मेजर हुन्छ यो अलि लेस हुन्छ इएमएफ इलेक्ट्रोमोटिभ फोर्स इट इज measured in an open circuit or while the current is not flowing current नबगिरहेको बेलामा EMF now what is left CFL is MCB potential difference electromotive force how many pages 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 AC DC and LED AC DC and LED question number 5 full forms AC many persons are confused AC is air conditioner no यो AC air conditioner हो we say AC but here in electricity right alternating current it changes polarity and we can use a transformer to increase or decrease voltage अर्थात ट्रान्सफर्मर युज गरेर AC लाई voltage high अथवा low बनाउन मिल्छ so alternating current is more useful than direct current DC direct current it does not change polarity and another it cannot be used transformer cannot be used to increase or decrease the voltage of DC को voltage high low गर्न सकिदैन what is LED LED light emitting emitting diode light emitting diode more and more advanced question number 5 please full form there are other full forms as well but we are enough question number 6 state scientific reasons state scientific reasons number A a dry cell is easier and better to use than a simple cell and you have to I have already written the answer please check the answer अगाडि लेखेको क्वेशनहरु यसको आन्सर पढ्ने please read first of all you have to write down some defects in a simple cell is heavy it has polarization and local action and voltage drops out. But a dry cell has no such defects. It has more voltage of 1.5 volt and it is portable. Simple said non-portable heavy dry cell line. You have to write down defects in a simple cell and advantages of dry cell. अर्थात् simple cell में भएको defect लेख्ने र dry cell में हुने advantage लेख्ने. B number is say a dry cell is better. There is no polarization. There is no polarization in a dry cell. Or there is another question also. Manganese dioxide is used in a dry cell. If the question is there is no polarization in a dry cell because manganese dioxide is used as a depolarizer, or manganese dioxide is used in a dry cell to remove polarization defect. अलिकति यसलाई विचार गरेर लेख्नु पर्ने. There is no polarization in a dry cell. Why? There is no polarization in a dry cell due to the use of a depolarizer like a depolarizer use भएको हुन्छ यसमा. अनि त्यो डिपोलराइजरले पोलराइजेसन हटाउँछ. पोलराइजेसनलाई हटाउने डिपोलराइजर लाइक manganese dioxide or potassium dichromate. It is better to write down the molecular formula as well. Manganese dioxide MnO2 or potassium dichromate K2Cr2O7. Because class 8 students, after about 2 months you are going to study class 9 secondary level. अहिले 8 मा पढ्ने विद्यार्थीहरूले 9 मा गएर धेरै कुराहरू पढ्नुपर्छ. त्यसैले अहिले यो पढ्नुपर्छ. म्याङ्गानिज डाइअक्साइड MnO2 potassium dichromate K2Cr2O7. Manganese dioxide is used in a dry cell to avoid what? The defect of polarization. Another is also there. Fuses are used. Number C. Fuses are used in a circuit. This is a very common sense. Fuses are used in a circuit. Why? Can you say fuses किन युज हुन्छ सर्किटमा? अन्त फ्युज भएन भने के हुन्छ? If there are no fuses, what happens? In case of overloading, short circuiting, all the electrical appliances are destroyed. So short form like fuses are used in a circuit to protect electrical devices, electrical appliances. APPLIANCS, appliances. If you are confused, write devices. To protect electrical appliances from overloading or short circuit. Current धेरै आएको. Overloading means more current flows. Sometimes all of a sudden more current flows. At that time fuses are used. Fuses have low melting point and low resistance. So fuses melt and प्रोटेक्ट अदर डिभाइसेस। हामी भन्छौँ नि आफू मरेर अरूलाई बचाउने भन्छौँ नि, आफू फ्युजेस मेल्ट, आफू पग्लिन्छ एट लो टेम्परेचर एन्ड लो रेजिस्टेन्स एन्ड वेन फ्युजेस मेल्ट देयर इज डिस्कनेक्सन अफ इलेक्ट्रिसिटी। इलेक्ट्रिसिटी के हुन्छ, डिस्कनेक्ट हुन्छ। जस्तो यसरी यसरी कन्टिन्युस भइरहेको ठाउँमा यहाँ के भन्छ, डिस्कनेक्ट हुन्छ, डिस्कनेक्ट, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी डिस्कनेक्ट हुन्छ अनि अदर डिभाइसेस आर प्रोटेक्टेड अल्दो फ्युजेस आर मेल्टेड। फ्युज मेल्ट हुन्छ तर फ्युजलाई फ्युजेस आर भेरी चिप, सस्तो हुन्छ, किन्न सकिन्छ, यु क्यान बाई इजिली, भेरी चिप इन कम्पेरिजन टु अदर इलेक्ट्रिकल डिभाइसेस। Other electrical devices are very expensive, but fuses are very cheap. Question number C. Fuses are used in a circuit to protect other electrical devices or appliances from overloading or short circuit. धेरै करेन्ट आएमा के हुन्छ त, यो आफै मेल्ट अर्थात् पग्लिन्छ र अरूलाई बचाउँछ। क्वेसन नम्बर 6 साइन्टिफिक छ, 6 ABC, 6 को डी हो, 6D. Question number 6D. 60 is as follows. Electrical appliances are connected in parallel. See, electrical devices. See, electrical appliances or devices, both are same. Appliances are used in parallel combination, combination during domestic or house wiring. What is the meaning? What does it mean? House wiring गर्दा यो इलेक्ट्रिकल डिभाइसहरू जस्तो हाम्रो बल्ब, फ्यान, हिटर, अरू यस्तै थुप्रै इलेक्ट्रिकल डिभाइसहरू चाहिँ हामी के गर्छौँ, प्यारललमा राखिन्छ। वाट इज द रिजन? प्यारललमा राख्दा के हुन्छ, सिरिजमा राख्दा के हुन्छ? प्यारललमा राख्दा करेन्ट डिभाइड हुन्छ, नम्बर 1 करेन्ट डिभाइड हुन्छ। वी क्यान युज डिफ्रेन्ट इलेक्ट्रिकल एप्लियन्सेस सेपरेटली, हामी सेपरेटली युज गर्न सक्छौँ। वी क्यान अपरेट देम अकर्डिङ टु आवर विस। एन्ड वान इम्पोर्टेन्ट थिङ इज इन प्यारलल कम्बिनेसन द ब्राइटनेस अफ द बल्ब डज नट डिपेन्ड अपन द नम्बर अफ सेल। सेल एउटा बालौँ अथवा सेल चाहिँ 10वटा 20वटा बालौँ, ब्राइटनेस एक नासको हुन्छ, किनभने करेन्ट डिभाइड हुन्छ। द्याट इज थिङ। The answer is electrical devices, appliances are used in parallel combination during domestic wiring. What happens in parallel combination? What is the current is divided. Current is divided and voltage is the same. करेन्ट चारैतिर डिभाइड हुन्छ, भोल्टेज पनि के हुन्छ त, सेम हुन्छ। नम्बर 1 हेर्नु त, वी क्यान अपरेट or use different electrical appliances using separate switches freely or separately. एउटा फ्युजबाट एउटा स्विचबाट एउटा गर्न सक्छौँ। वी क्यान डु अन अफ। हेर्नु त, अर्को ब्राइटनेस, द ब्राइटनेस अफ द बल्ब्स remains the same. remains the same irrespective of the number of cells. What does it mean? Irrespective of the number of cells means whether cells are increased or decreased, the brightness remains the same. सेलहरू बढाए पनि घटाए पनि ब्राइटनेस त्यसको चकिलो पनि एक जस्तो हुन्छ। हामीले आफ्नो इच्छा अनुसारको स्विच प्रयोग गर्न सक्छौँ र अर्को भोल्टेज चाहिँ सेम हुन्छ, करेन्ट डिभाइड हुन्छ। करेन्ट डिभाइड हुन्छ नम्बर 1, भोल्टेज सेम हुन्छ। भोल्टेज हाई हुन थाल्यो भने त राम्रो होइन। करेन्ट चाहिँ सबैतिर डिभाइड हुन्छ, भोल्टेज सेम हुन्छ। इच्छा अनुसार हामीले इलेक्ट्रिकल एप्लियन्सलाई प्रयोग गर्न सक्छौँ अनि ब्राइटनेस पनि सेम हुन्छ। यो डज नट डिपेन्ड अपन द नम्बर अफ सेल्स। देयरफोर इलेक्ट्रिकल डिभाइसेस आर युज्ड इन प्यारल कम्बिनेसन ड्युरिङ डोमेस्टिक वायरिङ। फुल फर्म अलरेडी क्वेसन नम्बर 6 भयो। क्वेसन नम्बर 7 Question number 7 is the right full form. Name the defects in simple cell. Name the 2 defects in a simple cell. How can they be removed? How can they be removed? I have already written the answer. 2 defects in a simple cell are polarization and local action. How can they be removed? Polarization can be removed by using a depolarizer like manganese dioxide or potassium dichromate. Local action can be removed or corrected by using pure zinc or by coating the simple cell with mercury. Question number 8. Name the electrolytes and electrodes in a simple cell and dry cell. Please check the answer. Please see the answers written already. You already लेखिसकेको छ यसको आन्सर। The electrolytes, first of all, electrolytes, simple cell electrolyte sulfuric acid, dry cell ammonium chloride. Now electrodes in a simple cell, copper plate positive, zinc plate negative. Dry cell electrode, dry cell zinc case negative and carbon rod positive. Yeah, and in a dry cell of manganese dioxide or potassium dichromate is used as a depolarizer. There is no depolarizer in simple cell. There is depolarizer in a dry cell. So it is much easier. Question number 8 finished. Question number 9 now. Question number 9. Name two elements used to make a fuse. फ्यूज बनाउन कुन दुईटा एलिमेन्टहरु प्रयोग गरिन्छ होला? क्यान यु से? फ्यूज बनाउन लीड, प्लम्बम and tin scanum are used to make a fuse. Suppose 4.5 ampere current flows. 5 ampere fuse is used. अर्थात् जति करेन्ट त्यो सर्किटमा बग्छ त्यो भन्दा अलिकति स्लाइटली मोर चाहिँ त्यसको रेटिङ, फ्यूज रेटिङ हुनुपर्छ. इट इज अल्सो कल्ड फ्यूज रेटिङ. Lead and tin are used to make a fuse which has no resistance and low melting point. Question number 10. Question number 10 is as follows. Name two depolarizers used in a dry cell. They are, or you can write, the two depolarizers used in a dry cell are: number one, manganese dioxide MnO2, and number two, potassium dichromate. Potassium dichromate K2Cr2O7. And question number 11. See, I have written some questions. Series and parallel connection, open circuit, closed circuit here. Draw diagrams. Here means diagram is circuit diagrams. Okay, circuit diagrams of A. See, parallel connection or combination. Parallel connection of cell. Cellलाई प्यारलमा कसरी राख्ने त, कसरी कम्बिनेसन गर्ने? इट इज इन क्लास 7 छ, अनि क्लास 9 मा पनि छ यो, तर 8 मा यो दिएको छैन है. बट इट इज बेटर टु रिड, नट फर एक्जाम. सम क्वेसन्स आर may not be for the exam point of view, but to get more knowledge. Parallel connection कसरी गर्ने? How to draw parallel connection? See, यसरी लाने, positive negative, positive negative, positive negative, यहाँ यसरी लाने, यसो गर्ने, यसो गर्ने, यहाँबाट यसो गर्ने. Then current direction पनि देखाउने, plus minus, plus minus, plus minus, plus minus. Although current flows from negative terminal to positive terminal, current positive बाट नेगेटिभ जाँदैन, नेगेटिभ टु पोजिटिभ जान्छ, तैपनि यो कन्भेन्सनल करेन्ट हामीले देखाउँछौँ, पोजिटिभ टु नेगेटिभ. प्यारलल कनेक्सन, व्हाट आर द स्पेशल फिचर्स? लो भोल्टेज, हाई current divided, brightness same. We can use different each electrical device by using separate switch. एउटा स्विचले एउटा इलेक्ट्रिकल डिभाइस प्रयोग गर्न सकिन्छ. प्यारलल कम्बिनेसन. See, parallel combination is this. See, parallel, just like parallel lines, don't beat. भने जस्तै question number 11A, parallel combination. 11. Number B is series combination. Series combination or connection, same, just opposite. See, series ma plus minus, plus minus, plus minus. In the parallel connection, all the positive terminals in one point, all the negative in another point. But in series connection, plus minus, positive of one, negative of another. Join into it to get high voltage, low current. And here brightness depends upon the number of cells, and it does not last for a long time. ABC. Open circuit. Switch off. Open circuit में क्या होता है? Switch off. Wire. Cell. Here. Switch off. The bulb does not glow. Emitter, resistor, voltmeter. See, plus minus. What is this? Wire. This is cell. This one is switch off. Switch off state. This is bulb or load. This one is wire already. This is emitter. A for emitter. This for resistor, which resist current. B for voltmeter. B voltmeter used in parallel. A ammeter used in series to measure the amount of current. B voltmeter to measure PD or voltage. Resistor to stop the flow of current. Cell to provide electricity. Switch off and on. Connect, disconnect. Bulb just like load. Here the bulb is not glowing. Another is last but today is closed circuit. Just by the word closed circuit मा के हुन्छ हेर्नुमा है त क्लोज सर्किटमा very easy. Cell switch. This is a cell switch on. Here one difference, bulb, but bulb there is also bulb but not glowing because there is no current flowing. Current flows, bulb glows. Current does not flow, bulb does not glow. This is wire. This is an ammeter to measure current. This is resistor. B for voltmeter, not voltameter, voltmeter. In this way, it is better to use the formula. In class 9, one formula is also there. It is better for good knowledge after passing बिएली पास गरिसकेपछि विद्यार्थीहरूले केही कुराहरू चाहिँ पढ्न राम्रो हुन्छ. जस्तो म यहाँ के दिन्छु फर्मुला नट फर एक्जाम. सी V इक्वल IR ओम्स ल E इक्वल I स्क्वायर RT E इक्वल Q इन्टु V I Q by T etc. Power इक्वल V I V or I square R. See, voltage equal current into resistance. You can find current and resistance. E electrical energy is I square RT. I square current flowing, R resistance, T time. E electrical energy charge into voltage. Q भनेको IT, V भनेको IR. यहाँबाट E equal I square RT. I current, charge flowing per unit time. Current is measured in ampere, charge in coulomb, time second, power watt, voltage volt, resistance ओम हुन्छ. अब यसको केही युनिटहरू थाहा त पाउनु पर्ने. ओके इट्स बेटर. भोल्टेज भोल्टमा नापिन्छ. यसको युनिटहरू नट फर एक्जाम्पल भोल्ट, करेन्ट एम्पियर ए, रेजिस्टेन्स ओम, अरू चार्ज कुलम, voltage V already, electrical energy joule, time in second, power in watt. Voltage V volt, current ampere A, resistance ohm omega, charge coulomb C, energy joule J, power watt. They are written. You will learn in class 9. This was for today. Best of luck and please comment if you have any problems. केही प्रश्नहरू छन् भने कमेन्ट गरेर मेसेन्जरमा सोध्नु होला. I will try my best to answer and try to get A plus in electricity. I think you can do all the problems.